Yeah, welcome back to another episode of the Format Podcast Live, Wednesday night edition. Transformer, what's good, my man?
Man, busy life, busy times. I got to take my mind off of the Green Bay loss in the end of the season, and then the Lakers losing to the Spurs by getting outscored by 30 in the second half. So I'm trying to, keep myself busy,
right?
Throughout the course of, all these things happening in the sports world, and trying to just dig more into my personal life and what I can control. How about you, bro?
Man, I'm maintaining, man. I'm trying to hold it down, trying to make something happen. Know what I mean? So I'm definitely maintaining as well. But so far so good. And we're here and we're gonna do this show, man. Good to have you back.
Yes, sir.
So what's going on, everybody? Good to see you. For those of you who may be watching this on the replay, good to see you. Appreciate you clicking that button. For whoever's here, good to see you as well. We'll take a couple minutes, let some people get in the chat. But in the meantime, while we wait to give you guys another great show, I am going to go ahead and I'm going to do my little spiel because you know what it is. If you're watching here on YouTube, make sure you go ahead, click that subscribe, that like, that notification bell. Make sure you're kept aware anytime we drop new content on the channel. If you want the audio-only version of the podcast, open up your audio podcast platform, hit the search bar, type in The Format Podcast, and we should come right up. If you enjoy the content as you listen, make sure you give us a like, a 5-star review, and drop a comment. All that stuff helps us rise in the algorithm, helps us find more sports fans, helps more sports fans find us. And write it down, put it in your phones, make a note of it. The Format Podcast is live Sunday mornings at 10 a.m. Eastern. And finally, if you're really and truly enjoying the podcast and you want to help the show continue to grow, make sure you go ahead, click that join button, join the channel. We're going to have some exclusive content just for you. All right. So yeah, Transformer, we got some stuff to go over in the world of sports, man.
We do.
Yes, we do. As we can see, this is going to be a very football focused episode. Why? Because man, we're in the middle of the NFL playoffs.
This is the pinnacle of the NFL right now.
Correct.
The pinnacle.
And, I'm not going to do too much college football talking because if you're a college football fan, check out the show I did earlier with John Kennedy, host of the Always Irish Notre Dame Football Podcast, where we talked about the college football playoff. And of course, is that the dog snoring again?
You can hear that still? Jesus Christ. Let me try to wake her up, man.
Man, leave the dog. Let the dog relax, man. Dog tired, man. The dog probably been, moving in and out while you've been painting.
Because my headphones pick up everything, so I can hear everything.
Now that I know what it is, I'm like, oh man, okay, yeah. Yep. Oh my goodness. But yeah, we you guys can check it out if you're interested. I did a pretty good show earlier today with John Kennedy, host of the Always Irish Notre Dame Football Podcast, where we discussed the college football playoff and of course, Notre Dame and Ohio State's upcoming national championship tilt. So very excited about that. Laker Nation, very first member of the show. What's good, my brother? Good to see you. Look, it's not a sad day in Lakerland, and the reason I say that is because, tough loss last night, but we know the Lakers don't stay down like that for very long, as much as I hate to admit it. So, you take that on the chin, pause, you keep moving, and, it'll be all right. So,
how you doing there, by the way, Laker Nation? How's the family? Is everybody okay? Family, friends, are they good over there? And I know it's, it's still going down over there in Cali. Prayers are still going out to everybody that's over there dealing with that tragic. Some people still Nathan, I say plan, but it is what it is.
I'll leave that alone. I call it.
I'll leave that alone too. But man, no. Most importantly, man, let us know how the family doing. Let us know how you doing, man. Friends and family, anybody who's watching, man. Absolutely prayers to your family, friends that are dealing with that fire that's going on in Cali, man. Absolutely.
Yes. All right, so I guess we're going to get started. Like we said, we got some good topics today. We're going to go over the NFL playoff wildcard weekend, since we didn't get to get with you guys on Sunday or Monday night and review that. Then we'll go into our divisional weekend pick'em, and then we'll talk, is it time? Is the time up in Pittsburgh for Mike Tomlin? And finally, is Justin Herbert overrated? Quick answer, yes, and I've been saying it for years. But anyway, we'll get a little more into detail on that. But first we got a couple quick hits. Laker Nation says family's good. Okay,
Oh,
good,
they're overseas.
good to
Okay.
hear, man. Good to hear.
Overseas. She's in the service, or she's just overseas? Question for Laker Nation, not you, Bruce.
Right. Hey, G, man, what's good, man? Good to see you. Good to see you.
Gino, where you at, man?
I don't know where G.
Where you at, stupid?
Oh yeah, dummy.
Yeah, where you at, dummy? Over here choosing to jump in the comments, man. Over here choosing the wrong thing, man.
Need to choose to get up on that screen, bro.
You need to choose to open up that phone.
And that is one of my favorites.
Well, this will be like 3 minutes. All right. This is about to be the quickest segment ever.
Herbert was in Hope's top 10, bro.
Was he?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Go back and watch the tape, bro. He was in the top 10. And I said, you gotta be fucking
he might
kidding me, yo.
If he was, he might have been at the bottom.
Oh,
but
I was like, how, Sway?
Regardless, though. So listen, so you could be in the top 10, right? Which is, what is it? The top third of the league. That doesn't mean that you're as great as what they say you are. You know what I'm saying? Let me go to Spot Track. That doesn't mean you're as great as what you say you are, as what they say. And I've done a number of topics well before y'all even got on the show about how this guy is overrated. And I don't think there's any question about that. And we are seeing it, but it's all good.
Yeah, it's bad.
We know that the powers that be, they badly want this dude to be successful. Let's see. What's his current?
Don't say that, bro. Don't say that.
What, Spot Track?
That's not true. Yeah, that they want him. They want him to be successful. Don't say that, man.
Okay.
I don't want to get the channel banned.
So his contract is 5 years, $262 million. Average salary of $52.5 million per year. Total guarantees of $218 million. And so I understand that the QB market is where the QB market is, but that doesn't mean you have to be dumb and pay it. Because I guarantee you, if you traded away Justin Herbert right now, you could rebuild your team in 1 year. You know what I'm saying?
True.
You would
defense is that good. Defense is that good.
Right.
Yeah.
That's right. You would get a haul. And I tell you, he's not that guy. He's not that guy. Now, everybody was hype over Justin Herbert when he came in. You know, he's big, he's strong, he's mobile, big arm, all that. Cool. He was in a position to where he set the what do you call it? The single season rookie passing touchdowns record, right? Coincidentally, Baker had that. He broke it. But I think Baker only started like 11 games when he set his, so whatever. But yeah, he started the whole season. He broke the rookie passing touchdown record. He had a lot of yardage, I think, in his first 3 years. I think he was like second to Dan Marino in that category. But it was like, what Shannon Sharp like to say, empty calories, Skip. Empty calories. Yeah, so he's putting up a lot of yards and getting all these numbers, and the teams are bad. The one time he made it into the playoffs prior to this year, you know, he gives up a huge lead, can't get it done in the second half, and they end up losing that game at Jacksonville to the Chargers. Like, so we've seen this guy in the postseason twice now, and he's flamed out both times. I don't understand this. Yes, to me, it's very, very simple. This is a guy who has career completion percentage of 66.5%, right? And so he's a pretty accurate passer, would you say? This guy gets into the playoffs, and his 2 playoff games, his career completion percentage in the playoffs is 52%, 2 touchdowns and 4 picks. Like, come on, man. Come on. What are we doing here? What do we, I'm not even gonna.
I don't know what that was.
I don't know what it was either. But what are your thoughts on this Justin Herbert thing, man?
You had one job, Justin.
One.
You can't go from throwing 3 interceptions for 17 consecutive games to when they need it the most.
Mm-hmm.
They need you the most. Jim Harbaugh just came. Jim, right? Jim, I got it right. Jim?
Yes, Jim.
Okay, good. Jim just came off of a national championship win in Michigan. Came over. I'm gonna change the Los Angeles Chargers organization. What's their record last year, Bruce?
They won 5 games last year, so 5-11.
5 and 11. And
5 and 12. Sorry, yeah, 17
5 and
games.
11.
Did they start 17 games last year or this year? Okay.
This year. Yeah.
So 5 and 11. Thank you.
So 5 and 11.
Mm-hmm.
What was their record this year, Bruce?
11 and 6.
That sounds like one hell of a damn change, right?
Sound like a turnaround to me.
Sound like a very, very great turnaround. Okay. All right. Got a good defense?
I'd say so. Number one scoring defense in the league for the first time in franchise history.
Got it. Okay. So that same team that went 11 and 6.
Yeah.
What could let me rephrase my question. Where the hell were you when the lights got bright and we needed you to perform the way you've just been performing all year, which methodically, getting by, you know what I mean? Numbers ain't too bad this season. 23 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. That's good.
3 interceptions the whole year, Transformer.
Huh? The whole year?
3 interceptions the whole year.
You throw that thing away 4 times. So you
4 times.
outnumber your season stats in one playoff game when they needed it the most, man.
Maybe the fix was in.
Maybe turned into a pumpkin. The pumpkin, clock hit midnight. Man,
listen.
But man, no, it's bad for Justin Herbert, man. Like I said earlier, you go down as flaming out a 28-0 lead in Jacksonville in Duval County. Then you go and you flame out in a game. I want to say they were favored. To win that football game. Vegas odds were.
I believe so.
And you just get blown out. Like get the doors blown off of you. And you throw 4 picks. The one touchdown you made, and the reason why your yards are so high is because one of them was an 86-yard touchdown.
Right. That was the McConkey bomb, right?
The McConkey bomb at the end of the game, like towards the end of the game. Like, it's bad. It really is bad for that kid, man. I mean, they try their hardest to put this man on lift him up higher on the pedestal.
They are trying.
This is not a good look for your first 2 playoff games in your career. Your only 2 playoff games in your career. One, you give up 28 points. The other one, you throw 4 picks, 2 touchdowns, 4 interceptions is crazy work. That's crazy.
I don't think there's any way around this. Like, it's still early in his career, so let's be fair.
Yeah, he's only 26.
5 years in, So it's still early in his career, but for all the hype that they gave this dude, and he's got a real coach now, to your point, they turned the team around. He's got a defense playing well. Why couldn't he play better than he played? There's no excuse for that. Now, does he need some more weapons? Yes, he needs some more weapons. But, I mean, that didn't stop him all year. At the end of the day, he needs more weapons, but there's no way he should have been throwing more picks in one game than he threw all year.
No way.
It's ridiculous.
No way. G, what you got?
Nah, I disagree, Tyler. Disagree. That's not Greg Roman, right? Greg Roman don't have nothing to do with him throwing the picks. Greg Roman has nothing to do with him out there throwing picks because Greg Roman was not his OC when he couldn't get it done out here against the Jags. No. We've seen this guy flame out twice in the playoffs now. There's no common denominator. He had a whole different coaching staff back then. He had better weapons back then, and he still flamed out. This time, he's got a better coach, but he doesn't have better weapons. We can't blame that on Greg Roman. I know y'all want to, but you can't. Nah.
He ain't out there throwing 4 picks.
Go ahead, G.
I'll say this. The NFL was tough. It's tough on quarterbacks. There's a lot of really, really good quarterbacks.
I feel like G about to say some bullshit.
No,
I feel like about to say some bullshit. I don't know.
You didn't even say that. You gotta wait till I say it. You know what I mean? Like sir, god damn, Transform. I know we was cool, bro. Even though, you know what I'm saying, sometimes we agree to disagree, right? Like that's a thing, but
yeah.
I don't have just imagine all 3 of us went with the same shit. Like next thing you know, we all wearing Notre Dame fucking sweatsuits.
You in Notre Dame, man.
It's the holiest ground, G.
Holiest
ground, G.
Golden Dome. You know what I mean? Like that's different place. Right there, shorty. Like, well, listen, I was about to sign up. I said, man, ain't nothing like some Golden Dome. Anyway,
that's true too.
What I will say. What I will say is this, man. Like it's tough, man. It's tough for these quarterbacks, man. And oftentimes it's a gauntlet, but Greg Roman is definitely a big reason why. I mean, if you look at um what happened when Jim took over, he pretty much poached all the players that the Ravens didn't want, and he turned which is, we tip our hat to the Ravens organization. He poached a lot of big names for that offense, and they was able to go from 5 and whatever to 11 and something. But it's just not enough, bro. Like, you really need to have winners on every level and not just the quarterback, right? You have to
Mhm.
have the defense have to click. The offensive
But it did.
coordinator, huh?
The defense did click.
Sir, I said every level. Clearly, there was a level there that wasn't. Like, they didn't have the personnel to beat the win, so they lost. That's kind of how it goes. And it could have been a
I
game
get it.
plan, much to Tyler's Greg Roman. We know he's not winning shit, bro. Like, quiet as kept. Like, everybody went and talked. You look at what what's my guy name that played for the Ravens, the wide receiver. Like, his schemes are like they child play. You know what I mean? Greg
A
Roman is a
receiver.
really, yeah, he's a really safe offensive coordinator. Really,
Hmm.
really safe offensive coordinator. But when it comes down to it, like, you're not gonna beat most of these teams that's exotic. You're not gonna beat them with that shit, man. Like, it's
So,
just not gonna happen.
all right. So I'm not gonna argue with you on the Ravens piece because I
You
know that
can't
you
argue with me, bro, because so many
hold
players
on.
that came forth and
Okay,
said
that's
that this
fine.
this offensive coordinator, which is just as important as the coach and this shit. Like, he calls the plays and make the playbooks and calls these schemes. And Justin Herbert was safe all year. That's why he had three interceptions, bro. He was safe all year.
All right. So let's do this, right? Because I know you tend to look at things through purple colored lenses, right? And that's fine.
I'm
Fans
not
short for
looking at
fanatics.
nothing
You're a
through
Ravens fan.
purple colors. We
You
talking
are because
historical stats, bro. We
no.
talking
Okay,
historical stats.
hold on.
No.
Because what you're doing,
You said what
you're
you said, bro, and I'm
hold on.
saying what I'm saying. I'm just
Because
trying to clean it
you
up, but you
no
want me to
because
slow down.
you refer everything back to the Ravens, and that's cool. I get it. You're a Ravens fan. But why are we acting like Greg Roman wasn't the OC for 3 straight 49ers freaking NFC championship teams and one that went to the Super Bowl? Why are we acting like that didn't happen? We can't do that. We can't do that. This is what I'm saying. Am I saying that Greg Roman is some elite offensive play caller? Is he Sean McVay? No,
What are you
he's not.
saying? That's what you
We are.
just said. But that's what you
Hold
just said.
on. That's not what I said. That's absolutely
So
not
what
what
did
I
you
said.
just say?
What
What
I
did
said.
you say?
Are you? What
I'm
I said
listening. You
is
said Greg
we
Roman
cannot
was the offensive coordinator to
coordinator
three
for 3
consecutive
straight.
NFC. Bro,
Right.
I'm
But
let you cook.
so what I'm
What are you
saying is
saying that for, though? What are you saying that for?
I'm saying that to demonstrate that we cannot act as if that didn't happen because you don't like how it went when he was with the Ravens. You are basing all your commentary on Greg Roman because you don't like how it went with the Ravens. Now, is it a fact that Greg Roman's passing concepts are simplistic? Yes, that is a fact. I'm not arguing that. But what we cannot do is act like Greg Roman has not borne out that his offenses work. We've seen it work 3 years in a row
Un-
and a Super
until
Bowl
you in
berth.
the playoffs.
We can't
Until you in
act
the
like that
playoffs.
doesn't work.
Until
What?
you in the playoffs. Until you in the playoffs.
What are you talking about? What did you say? I don't
Until
understand
he's
what
in
you
the
said.
playoffs, I guess. You
Until he
saying
in the
until?
playoffs.
No,
Yeah.
you say until
Until
he's
he
in
in
the
the playoffs.
playoffs
We
when
play.
so 3
So,
straight
so
NFC
we
title
had two
games.
quarterbacks. We had two quarterbacks, right? We had two quarterbacks that went to the playoffs with him, and they came up first round bumps, right? We had one quarterback that went to the playoffs with him, and they won. That could be a number of things. Personnel is a lot of stuff, but we do know that 2 times that he went, he got bumped, and he can't be off the chopping block when it comes to, like, the reason why these guys wasn't successful. How you go from three picks all year to 4 in 1 game, and you like, oh yeah, it wasn't a game plan. It had
Okay,
nothing
so
to do with the
let's
game plan.
all
It
right.
had
So
nothing to
let's
do with the game plan. Like,
okay,
you
all right,
can't
so
say
cool.
that.
So let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Are you gonna tell me? No. Let me not phrase it that way. I would like a yes or no answer. Are you influenced by Greg Roman's time with the Baltimore Ravens and how you describe him as an offensive coordinator?
that's a moot point. I mean, we're gonna
No,
talk
that's a yes
facts
or
the
no.
same way. No. The
That's a
same
yes
way
or no.
you talking, because you brought up San Francisco and the 3 NFC championships.
Right.
And how can I not talk about what happened in Baltimore and now talk about what happened now? We not talking about back in the day. We talking about right now.
No,
Right?
we have to talk
No,
about that
you went
because
all the way back there to when he was successful.
no.
And then,
You're
you know what I'm saying?
using his past resume. You're using his past resume to denigrate him as an offensive coordinator. So I'm saying you cannot act like he has not been successful as an offensive coordinator. This is what I'm saying. Regardless of any of that.
I'm only saying what other players have said that played under him, right?
Okay, fine. Yeah, Ravens players, right? I got you.
We seen players blow their knee out based off of his playbook. We seen
Right.
it happened.
Right. I got you.
It happened.
Right.
That's a
Yes,
big ass stain on him. I don't care who
Right.
you are. You
And
can't
so
win
all
like
them-
that, bro.
And
You
so
can't
a
win like
Super
that.
Bowl and 3 straight NFC championship game appearances didn't happen.
100 years
Is
ago.
that what you're
Doesn't
saying?
count.
Did those happen too?
Doesn't count. 100 years ago doesn't count. What could happen is and
Okay, you got it.
What could happen is that, like, you get like I mean, if you look at the 10:34 p.m., you're gonna get figured out, bro. Like, that's just what it is.
All right, cool. So here's the next thing. Let's take Greg Roman out of it,
bro. Like,
because
we talk about Hall of Famers coming out and talking about how simplistic
you got it. You
his
got it,
passing
Raven. You
game
got it.
is.
Okay,
And you
got
trying
it.
to give him flowers
All right,
for something he
moving.
ain't did in 100 years, bro.
We're
Like, make it
moving
make sense
past Greg
to me.
Roman. We're not even talking
Okay,
about Greg
all right.
Roman anymore. We're not talking about Greg Roman. We're not
That's
talking
all
about
right.
that.
Let's keep it
Because
moving.
what happens is this.
I'm
No.
here for it.
You want to bring up Greg Roman? You made your
I'm
point.
here for it.
So what happens
I'm
is
here
this.
for it.
The first time that Justin Herbert was in the playoffs and flamed out, Greg Roman wasn't his OC then. So let's hear you blame Greg Roman for that now. You're missing the point. The common denominator of this failure is Justin Herbert. He had a totally different coaching staff then, and he had more talent on the outside. So now, what's your excuse? Go ahead, let me hear it. So it's just Greg Roman the reason that Justin Herbert is failing.
A really, really good head coach.
And Jason Tatum. You're right, Tyler.
Because at the same time, if you don't get it done in the playoffs, according to you guys, nothing makes sense. So let's negate the fact that they won 11 games this year and turning their whole entire franchise over, and that they still in the rebuilding because they got a new coach. Justin Herbert is not Jim Harbaugh's future quarterback, bro. Like,
he is. That's why Jim Harbaugh took the job, because he wanted to coach Justin Herbert.
Bro. Hell no,
He said
bro.
that.
Everybody know that.
He did. He said that, though.
Sir, yeah, Jerry Jones said a whole lot of shit too. The only thing that I'm saying to you guys is
we comparing that to Jerry.
Listen, when you are a head coach, sir, when you are a head coach, two things are true. You want your own. You want to draft your own motherfucking quarterback. You might have a quarterback there, and you might say all these really cool things, but at the same time, in order to get tenure, you need to draft your own quarterback. It's the same thing with point guards in basketball. Soon as that new coach come in, guess what? There's a whole new regime coming in, bro. Like, you get a new quarterback, a new coach, and he gonna ride and die off that. Yeah, he's the guy now, but I guarantee you, if they draft a coach, if they draft a quarterback, you guys gonna be looking. See how you looking sour in the face right now? All that shit gonna change. You like, you know what? Like you've been saying the whole year, G right. That's what you gonna be saying. G is right.
Oh yeah,
sir. You the same guy that said that Dion wasn't gonna go pro because he didn't want to. He didn't want to play for his son. You the same guy.
Wait. Hold on. What
no
did I say?
way that
no. Say that again. Say that again. What did I say? Because I want to make sure I heard this.
The same guy who said that Dion would not coach in the NFL. Right? Because no man would want to coach their son. And I said that. You got a problem with
misquoting people. That's not what I said. That's absolutely not what I said.
Rewind the tape. You said
he
never was scared Colorado, and then he wasn't gonna follow his son. Transformer, you was there, bro. I know you.
I ain't never say
nothing. I can't quite remember exactly the words, bro. I don't want to misquote you.
You remember something?
No.
Ain't no way.
So real quick, I'm gonna correct you on this. I said that Coach Prime said that he didn't want to coach in the pros. It didn't have nothing to do with his son. Coach Prime said he didn't want to coach in the pros because he doesn't like the attitude of pro players making all this money and not putting the work in. That's what he said, right? That's what I said. And when I hold on, when I talked about
what
Coach
did he
Prime,
say?
Can I finish? You're asking me, and I'm trying to tell you. You're asking me, I'm trying to tell you. when I spoke about Coach Prime's son, Shadur, right? I was the one that said that I don't think it's cool that Shadur should always be under his pop's wing, right? Remember that, Transformer?
Yeah.
I
Clean it
said
up. Clean
that
it up.
remember that
Shadur,
part.
as a man,
Clean it up.
should
Clean it
step
up.
out and
Clean it up.
spread his own wings.
Clean
I
it
didn't
up.
say nothing
Yep.
about Coach Prime not wanting to coach in the pros because he don't want to coach his son. Where you got that from, man? Man, if you gonna quote me properly, man. Do the research. I ain't say nothing like what you just said, bro.
You can always rewind the tape, make it into one of those
Yeah,
little
'cause I
things
ain't
where
say
you hit the
nothing.
button, and then everything that you said come to fruition.
I didn't say nothing like
Everything
what
that you
just
said come to fruition, bro. Like you can't backtrack, bro, because now I'm right. That's crazy.
I don't have to
Crazy,
backtrack
bro.
nothing
Like,
because
come
I
on,
ain't
dog.
say nothing like what you saying right now.
You said I don't think he would ever want to coach in the NFL because of his ego. You say I don't think he ever. I don't think he would ever want to coach his son because he said he didn't want to do this. Right? I don't think he
No, I
ever would
didn't
want
say
to play.
nothing
Hold
like
on.
that.
I don't think he would ever
Bro,
want
you
to play
misquoting me.
for. Hold on. I don't think
Just
he
go
would
back and
ever
do your
want
research.
to
I'm gonna just say that.
play for Jerry because Jerry won't give him his the light. He don't want to have a limelight. And then the first thing we
No,
see this
he
morning,
got this whole joint
yesterday
backwards.
morning is, oh yeah, I'll play for any team that would draft my son.
He got
Oh
this
yeah,
whole
now
joint backwards.
hold on. You might not you probably didn't hear this. Maybe you didn't hear this. So let me talk. I would play for any team that would coach that would draft both of my sons. The other thing was, oh yeah,
Where'd you see that at?
look it up, bro. Look it up. Y'all not doing
Because
your
the
research.
only thing I heard him say was that like
Look it
it's
up, bro.
always a pleasure to have Jerry call me.
Look it up.
And
That's another thing.
that's it.
The first bullet point was, I'm gonna say bullet point. The first bullet point was, I will coach for any team that draft both of my sons. The next thing he said was,
Dion
me
said
and
that.
Jerry, Dion, yes, Troy. Troy said that you know what I mean, that he don't have a problem playing for Jerry under those same conditions. So there's that, right? There's that.
Yo, all
I
I'm
go
saying,
back.
you
It goes
badly
back to
misquoted
what I
me, man.
said,
Just go do
man.
your own
Like,
research, man. You badly misquoted me. You getting everything all mixed up.
when, bro.
There's no
The end
where. I ain't
result
say
is the
nothing like
same thing,
I ain't
bro.
say
You
nothing like
said
what
that.
you trying to
You
say right
said
now.
that. You said that Dion would never entertain the fact of playing in the NFL, and he's out there talking about him definitely like, oh yeah, I would definitely
First of all, I didn't say that.
consider
Why you?
nepotism. I would definitely consider nepotism if I
I
can
see
get
what you're doing. I
both of
see
my
what you. I got
players.
you. I see what you're doing. Okay, I see what you're
I
doing.
definitely can see
You trying to push the
me
button. I get
coaching
it.
in
I
the
get it.
NFL if both
You
of
got
my
it.
sons could get drafted. That's what he said.
This is what Deion Sanders said yesterday. To hear from Jerry Jones is truly delightful and it's intriguing. I love Jerry and believe in Jerry. After you hang up and process it and think about it, it's intriguing. But I love Boulder and everything there is about our team, the coaches, our student body, and the community.
Yes, he said that, but then
the only way I would consider coaching in the NFL is to coach my sons. That's what he said early in January. But as of yesterday, that's what he said after Jerry Jones called him.
Right.
Yep. And then so Michael Irvin, who's really, really close to Deion Sanders, has something else to say. And I don't know if you saw that in your searches. But if you look that up, that's a whole nother.
I only focus on what he said.
Well,
you said what Deion said.
Michael Irvin was on the herd yesterday. He was on the herd yesterday, and he was talking about how he had a discussion with Coach Prime. Obviously, couldn't give too much, but yeah, he was talking about how he was talking about him.
He definitely said prime time coming to Dallas. That's what
that's not what he said. That's not what he said.
Look at it, man. God damn, bro. Like I'm listening to the same shit you listen to, but you keep telling me that I'm not hearing shit right. But you saying something like, oh, why do I always gotta have receipts? Damn, bro.
Because you can't just say stuff, man.
Yo. No, you just saying stuff.
Just say stuff. You
don't like to give credit when credit is due, yo. Like,
I give credit where it's due. Transformer. Do I give credit where it's due?
We wouldn't even be having this conversation, bro. We wouldn't even have this conversation if back in the day you didn't say what you said, and now like
You
people don't
misquoting me
change, yo.
terribly.
For whatever
You
reason, you feel
misquoting me
like people
terribly.
can't change, yo. Like
No,
they
no, no, no.
change. This is
You're
Okay,
business.
misquoting me.
let's reel this back in real quick.
Yeah,
Justin
it
Herbert
ain't.
overrated? Yes or no?
Never want to give me
Yes,
my
he's absolutely overrated.
flowers, dog. Like, come on, bro. This is terrible.
You got to quote me
You
properly.
can't
And you
always
badly
be right,
misquoted me.
dog. You gonna be wrong sometimes in life. I
I'm
don't know
fully
if
aware of that.
anybody ever
I'm
told
fully
you that,
aware of
yo.
that, but I got
You
I
gonna
got an
be
80%
wrong
rule. I'll tell
sometimes,
you
bro.
about
You
it.
gonna be wrong sometimes, bro. You
I'm
can't be
wrong
right.
20% of the time, which is better than most.
They look like 50 now. I'm telling you
It
that
don't
now.
look like that
You have
because you out here making
50%,
stuff up.
you have 50% with me, big bro.
Hey, you
I'm
wildin'.
telling you
You
now.
out here
Okay,
making stuff up.
okay. Is
All right,
Justin
all right.
Herbert overrated?
Let's go ahead. Let's
Yay or
open these
nay?
phone lines up, man.
Yeah,
Let's do it.
Yay or
absolutely,
nay?
man.
Call in,
Hell yeah,
guys.
he
Yeah,
overrated,
Bruce
man.
Wayne to call.
He shouldn't even be a topic of discussion with a Jalen Daniels on a jump off, man.
Hey, man,
Like,
you had
come
a
on.
chance to get your
You can't
topics up
talk
here,
about
man.
me. I put him up there, man. I had a
Yeah,
couple
We
you-
of them
definitely
up
going.
there.
I think
Yeah,
let's
yeah.
wait till after
Wait
the
to get your
season.
topics,
I want to
man.
give.
I
I want
definitely
to
had
have
Chris Paul versus Russell Westbrook, and you were like,
Oh,
oh
that
yeah,
was a
that's
topic choice. I thought you were just asking.
Hell yeah, that was a topic, bro.
What I
Like,
tell you about the topics, man? What I tell you
Oh,
all?
yeah. You
oh
said
no,
he said put them in
y'all
one
ain't want to hear
format.
that shit. Y'all ain't want to hear what I had to say. That's why I looked at it. Y'all ain't
How
want to
was
hear.
I? I didn't even know that was
He
a
the
topic.
point guard.
I
They
thought you
call
were
him a
just
point
asking
guard.
us. I thought he was just asking us. I didn't know you wanted to make that.
Y'all ask for topics.
Transformer, what I say about putting the topics in the chat, man?
Put them all together in one format.
Yeah, you just be putting random stuff. I don't know what the hell that is.
I thought it was
Come
a
on,
general question. I'm like, they call him a point guy. Why is this a question? I thought you were just
Bruce,
asking
what
me.
up, B?
I'll be honest with you.
Man, my man. Jay on one tonight, boy.
Yeah, he is misquoting the hell out your boy, man.
Nah, yo, go back to the beginning of the season. We had this
G out
same
here making stuff
conversation,
up,
yo. He
bro.
keeps saying,
Misquoting
"Oh
the
my
kid.
gosh, yo,
Let me
it's
say this
terrible."
about
Now
Justin
I'm
Herbert,
misquoting
man.
him, yo.
Yes, what you
Let
got
me
about
say this
Justin
about
Herbert?
Justin Herbert. I wouldn't say he's slightly overrated, but he's more inconsistent than overrated.
He's very overrated, in my opinion. I'm not saying you're wrong.
Yeah. He's overrated. He's overrated. Just like I said, Matthew Stafford was overrated, but at the same time, I don't know.
The only thing I can say, at least Matthew Stafford got the playoff wins and he got the chip now.
Yes,
you know what
yes.
I'm saying?
Well, yeah. Well, let me go back. Justin Herbert is overrated. They pumped him up because he's the pretty boy from California. That's all that was.
That's
He's
exactly.
He's great for the marketing,
Yes,
though. I give him
correct.
that.
Yes,
Pause.
exactly.
Pause.
No, I'm with you.
No. We get it. We get what
You
you're
said
saying.
it.
He's a scrub.
You said
I
exactly what it is.
I heard some shit you said about you 20% wrong, 80% right. Right now, I think that 40-60. Mercy.
That's
Nah,
it, 50, bro.
But I will say this about this.
It's getting worse, bro. When I first started this show,
your
it was
word
20.
is law.
It's
Hey,
50
Bruce,
now.
your word is law.
Look, I've been kicking his ass since I met him in sports talk, bro. He ain't gonna give me no respect.
Nah, not even, man.
Transformer.
Yo.
Bruce ran the country. It'll be a dictatorship. I'm telling
Oh,
you.
absolutely. Absolutely, no. Absolutely.
Nah, man, nah.
It wouldn't be no goddamn democracy. I know that.
Within reason, Bruce. Within reason.
If Bruce ran the NBA and the NFL, man, we will go back to the 60s and 70s rules.
Nah.
Everybody got shorts on. You only get 2 dribbles. You got to pass the ball. You get 2 dribbles, pass the ball.
We had a Fat Five shorts on out here, bro.
I appreciate the respect. I appreciate the support tonight, fellas. Golly, man. I thought it was just me.
As far as Greg Roman,
yes.
I will say this about Greg Roman. Greg Roman is one of the greatest run callers. I mean, as like his system for us running the ball.
Yes.
One of the greatest to ever do it.
Yes.
I give him that. But his passing is vanilla.
Yes.
It's basically ABC. But as far as his run scheme, there's nobody better than Greg Roman.
Him and Kyle Shanahan, maybe. Kyle Shanahan is probably up there too.
Well, they aren't they in the same like circle? Like, what was it? Was Shanahan on that? No, Shanahan was in
Washington.
Shanahan was in Washington, when Greg Roman was in San Francisco.
Yes,
well,
correct.
I would say this. I got to give Greg Roman his flowers. That big trust year when we had Mark Ingram, man, it was a beautiful sight to see.
It was.
That Lamar MVP year.
Yeah.
Lord have mercy.
Yeah.
Remember, we ran
next year, everybody broke their fucking leg.
Look, that year we beat that year we beat. Remember, we got Marcus Peters. We beat Seattle. We beat all the top teams that year. San Francisco, Buffalo. We ran through everybody with Greg Roman. Because his passing game is vanilla, but I will give him his flowers. He's one of the greatest run callers of all time. Running the ball.
Yeah.
Most definitely, I'll give him that. But as far as like his passing scheme, it's basically ABC.
I agree.
But his run schemes, man, was the proof's in the pudding. The 3 MC championship game.
Yeah. You get no argument from me. None.
The big trust year. Mark Ingram, we broke records with that offense, man. Running that ball, man.
That's true.
We outran our opponents by 100 yards a game, damn near that year. So, but far as like Justin Herbert, he's overrated. He's great for LA. He's good for the market, but he's overrated. Yes, John Harbaugh tries to coach him up. It's not working. He looked bad last week. He threw 4 horrible interceptions. Yeah,
man. So my thing is this, Bruce. Let me ask you this real quick. I'm not mad if somebody says, okay, Greg Roman's passing schemes are basic, infantile, whatever you want to call it, and that was part of the reason that Justin Herbert played poorly. Okay, fine. What do we have to say about him blowing it, 2 years ago or 3 years ago, Transformer?
3 years.
So what do we have to say about him blowing it in the playoffs 3 years ago? Greg Roman wasn't the OC then. He had more weapons then, right? This is what I'm trying to say. So, like, we can't – this is what started the whole thing. I'm like, why are we blaming this on Greg Roman? The common denominator is Justin Herbert. And he making $250 million to do this crap that he doing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, breaking news. Ja Morant dunked on Wemby tonight, y'all.
Yeah, I saw it.
But like I said, Bruce Redd was commissioner of all 3 major sports. It would be a dictatorship. The hockey motherfuckers be knocking each other's teeth out.
Man, look,
in football won't be no face mask, but like the 50s. in the NBA, it'll be 90s rules.
It'll definitely be 90s rules, man, because then you will find out who's legit and who's not. It'll definitely be 90s rules, man.
LeBron will dominate it. He will have a 30-point triple dub, the greatest of all time.
No mobile quarterbacks either. Not one.
No mobile. all pocket passes.
Yo, I got a question for you, Bruce. Was John Elway a mobile quarterback? Just out there.
Earlier, yes, most definitely. Oh yeah.
Okay, just checking. Was Brett Favre a mobile quarterback?
Yes, Steve Young too.
Okay, just checking. All right.
Yeah.
Cool. I just wanted to make sure.
But you know who's the god mobile quarterback? Randall Cunningham, who started it all.
Facts. Well, really, if you even go before him, it was Fran Tarkenton. Randall Cunningham broke his records.
Yeah, Fran Tarkenton, but I'm talking about for us.
I got you. Yeah, Randall was that dude.
We was calling Randall Cunningham robo quarterback.
Yeah, but you know what's crazy though? Remember when he went to Minnesota and he wasn't even running like that? He was bombs away. He could stand in the pocket. Right. Yup.
I know it didn't count.
But I just say it to say that he could stand in the pocket and deliver the ball too. He ain't just have to be running every. Yeah, go ahead.
He was a Romo supporter too. Just know that.
Say again, G.
He was a Romo supporter as well.
No, I'm never a Romo guy. I never.
And actually, be fucking up. So why Donovan McNabb don't get the love he deserves, yo?
I don't know.
It's crazy, right?
I turned to a check down quarterback.
I never been a huge fan of him. I never was.
Not, yo?
I don't know. I just didn't like the way he played. I don't know. But in fairness, he never had elite weapons either. So, you know.
Yes,
that's a good point, Dave. A really, really good point. Yeah. Having elite weapons is the difference maker for most of these quarterbacks.
Agreed.
Right?
Agreed.
Yeah. I don't think Joe Burrow is Joe Burrow without Jamar Chase at all. He's Justin Herbert.
Oh, that's tough.
You think so? You think so? You think so?
He's Justin Herbert?
He's a Justin Herbert.
We've seen Justin Herbert with weapons, though.
What weapons? We ain't never seen with a
Keenan Allen, Mike Williams when he was nice.
We never seen him with a Jamar Chase. This is a
Austin Eckler,
Triple Crown winner, bro. That's debatable.
Before he became a Triple Crown winner, Joe Burrow was that guy.
We talking about motherfucker taking the ball 15 yards and then going 80 with it, catching the ball 15 yards, and then taking it to the house for 80. Like, everybody knows this, man. Like, he has elite weapons, bro.
I mean, that part true.
Yeah.
Yes. But to
he
say
has
he's
elite
Justin
weapons.
Herbert, you give Joe Burrow a Keenan Allen, a Mike Williams, and an Austin Eckler, he's still gonna shine.
The point that I'm making, bro, is anybody can make a 15-yard pass. It's up to the receiver to take that shit to the house. And that's the difference maker between this. We're not seeing like motherfucker throwing bombs. We seeing them taking.
So I got a question for you. I understand the point you're attempting to make here, but let me dismantle
not attempting
that
shit, bro. Look at it. The
all
same
right, so
thing with Purdy. Look at Purdy. Look at Purdy. Purdy the same way with the 49ers.
Right, so let me ask you a question then.
He throw that shit to Samuel. We had this conversation already. He throw it to
hold on, bro.
And
hold
Debo
on.
run that motherfucker 80 yards the same way. The yards at the catch is crazy.
All right, so here's the deal. Here's the deal, right?
My bad, Transform.
So let's. I'm gonna give you it. Okay, Joe Burrow's great because he got Jamar Chase, even though he was there for anyway. But whatever, he great because he got Jamar Chase. Anybody can throw the ball 15 yards.
Bro.
So I want to make sure I understand. You saying anybody could throw the ball 15 yards and the weapon goes 80 with it, right? What happened to the Dolphins when Tua was out? Help me out here.
Who is Tua?
Help me out here.
Who is Tua? And how Tua ended the conversation? Tua been trash for a while, bro.
Transformer, you see this analogy, right? You see the analogy I'm making.
I see where you're going.
This is the same motherfucker. Hold on. I'm sorry. This is the same person who says it doesn't matter, you know what I'm saying, if the ball hit the receiver hands, they supposed to catch it because of the quarterback that's throwing it to him. And that no, it's the onus is on the receiver to catch the ball if they catch their hands. So you're telling me, what is your analogy to a quarterback? It doesn't matter who it is. If the ball hit their hands, they supposed to catch it. But you saying there's some next level shit that
you just what are you
some next
Bruce, are you following the analogy that I made there?
Yeah.
Okay, just checking. So everybody following except G.
I'm missing the point, bro. I'm missing the point.
The point.
I think we hype up these quarterbacks a lot, man. And if yes, sir, if the receiver is dropping the ball. Sir, if the receiver is dropping the ball 7 times, how is the onus on the quarterback, sir? How's the
we're not even talking about dropping the ball. I'm responding.
No. We're not changing. We're not going to change that. You're not going to play in my face, dog. And then tell me that no, you're not going to play in my face and tell me that if a receiver dropped the ball 7 times, it's the quarterback fault. You're not going to tell me that, bro. You're not.
What?
You know, after they catch the ball, it's on them if they get 80 yards or not.
Right. So
I'm trying to understand what you're saying.
So what you said, I'm just trying to make sure you said anybody.
What you said.
No. Hold on. You just said about 10 minutes ago, anybody could throw the ball 15 yards and then the receiver take it 80 yards. That's what you said. Bruce, is that what you said?
Hey, let me see if you fucking up the phone.
I did say that, yo. And okay. You know what's crazy, man? You know what's crazy?
Yeah.
And this is for the whole
panel. You will twist some words like a motherfucker to make sure that you're on top, bro. You will twist some words like a motherfucker. Just last week, we had this whole conversation about Purdy and Debo. The week before that, we had a conversation about
we're not talking nothing about Purdy and Debo right now.
We was talking about the cheetah. We was talking about cheetah, right? And you was like, oh, he ain't dropped no balls when he was with Mahomes. And I'm like, yo, the ball is hitting him in his hands and he not catching the ball. That's concentration. How can that be on a quarterback? How can it be on a quarterback?
What is that? It was. I don't even.
Huh? He said it was. That's the point I'm saying. He's saying that, oh, yeah, when Mahomes was throwing him the ball, he caught all of them. And I'm like,
okay. What
that's
I'm
what
saying
you said,
is
bro. That's what you said. That is exactly what you said.
Calm down. I know that's what I said, but what I'm saying is that don't have anything to do with the earlier point. I'm referring very specifically to the commentary you made in state, and we got to wrap up here in a minute. I'm referring very specifically to the commentary you made when you said anybody could throw the ball 15 yards and the receiver can take it 80. You said that. And what I'm saying, the reason I took it to Miami was to make the demonstrable point. What happened to that offense when Tua was out? They got all those weapons, right? So anybody could throw it 15 yards. They take it 80. What happened to that offense when Tua wasn't there? You saw the immediate drop off, and then as soon as he came back, that offense
not even in the top 5. He's not even in the top 10. He in your top 10. He in your top 10.
Yeah,
I never said he was top 10, bro.
Let's let Brucey finish up.
What up, Bruce? Go ahead, man. I apologize. Go ahead, man.
Boy, the twisting is crazy.
Yeah, what's your question for the panel?
Prime Vic, Prime Lamar. Who y'all taking? Number one.
Lamar.
Prime Vic.
Lamar.
Prime Lamar. Who
Lamar.
y'all taking? I'm talking Prime Vic.
Lamar.
Eagles.
Lamar.
Eagles.
Lamar. Lamar.
What'd you say, Transformer?
I'm gonna say Vic.
Wow.
Just to piss Bruce off. I'll say Lamar.
Hey, what piss me off?
I'll say Lamar. I meant to say G. I was trying to say G. My bad. I was trying to say G.
Man, I don't even know why I'm talking to these stay-at-home moms about my team. I don't even know why we discussing my team right now.
How am I stay-at-home mom now?
I ain't talking about you. You got the Green Bay on. I'm talking about these other two stay-at-home moms that's probably milking cows and shit.
Right, man.
Yeah, go ahead, yo.
Brother,
go ahead, pop
man.
off, yo.
Right.
I know you got a Notre Dame jacket on anyway. I'm gonna
What
call
is it
you
with you with Notre Dame, man? It's all right, though. You know what? Hey, go Irish, Bruce. Go Irish.
Next thing you know, I'm gonna have two Bruces. They gonna both be in jackets and shit on the same. Listen, it's gonna be me. A Transformers gonna be me, you, Bruce. Both of them gonna have goddamn Notre Dame jackets on.
Hey, man. Hey, you can't have a better jacket on, man.
That's a bad joke. However, you missed the point.
Yes.
But you're really good at like twisting shit. I
didn't twist anything. I made an analogy based on what you stated.
That was a terrible analogy.
Let's go ahead. We're gonna wrap it right here, yo.
Shit that you be saying, you won't address the shit you be doing. It's cool. You my
Not
dog.
at all.
I salute you.
I'm very careful in what I say and what I do. I gotta think for that.
I'm
it's
just
the 80% rule, man. I'll explain it to you one of these days.
You my dog.
All right, so listen.
You my dog.
Definitely,
you
man,
my
for
dog,
life,
yo.
brother. You already know.
My dog, yo.
Life,
my dog.
Man. All right, so listen,
man. But it didn't count.
Thanks everybody for
Transform. He definitely said that the onus is on the quarterback to catch the ball. That's all I'm saying. Not the receiver. I feel like if the ball, and like most people that play the wide receiver role, if the ball hits you in your hands, you're supposed to catch it.
I've always said that.
It don't matter who's throwing it, but the analogy that you made was like, oh well, he was able to catch the ball when he was when Mahomes was throwing it to him, and I'm like, the ball hit him in his hands, bro. He dropping the ball. Nah, they ain't got nothing to do with it. And I'm like, huh? Like you show you know what you're saying, bro?
Do this, man. Go back and check all the tape. Is all. Oh, hold on. Let's take this Laker Nation call, and then we out. Hey, what's going on, Laker Nation? My bad. What you got, brother?
Man, you know why I'm calling.
Listen, I'm not trying to take.
Did we have this conversation 2 hours ago?
I'm not trying to take no strays at your team, man. I promise you. I'm not trying to.
Why do you keep throwing strays?
No. In all seriousness, I was
talking about Justin Herbert being overrated, and then you over here talking about Purdy and Debo.
That was G. No, that was G. I'm a Purdy guy. I believe in Purdy. That's G.
Yo, definitely a Purdy guy. Yo. We had a Purdy guy. We had a discussion last week, actually, last Saturday to be precise, man. And I don't even know if it was online or me and him had a conversation, but it was about the cheetah, and he was like trying to get traded right from Miami, and we was talking about like, oh yeah, the onus is on the receiver to catch the ball if the ball hit his hands. I'm like, he cool, but he had too many drops, right? And he was like, well, he wasn't dropping the ball when Mahomes was throwing it to him. And I was like, well, no, they ain't got nothing to do with it. If the ball hit him in his hands, he's supposed to catch it. It don't matter. Like that's the onus is on him. Yeah,
two things can be true. I've never argued that.
Stop using that, yo. Like that is misleading to everybody,
bro. Two things can't be true.
That's misleading to everybody, bro.
I like Nation. What you got, man?
He's just sick of the strays, bro. He's sick
of the strays. My boys are sitting at home minding their own business.
They in Cabo, bro. They ain't home, yo. They in Cabo.
I will admit I threw some at USC, but I stopped. But
no, we ain't talking about USC right now.
I haven't messed with you since then, man.
And you messing with me right now.
I'm not. It's not me. SG.
I go in the kitchen, make me some food, and I come back, and I just hear my San Francisco this. I'm like, man, we just had this conversation.
Hey, Lake Nation, I got one question for you.
And I already know G don't like Purdy. He think Purdy.
Hold on, sir. I got one question for you. Do you have Purdy in your top 10?
What?
Active quarterbacks, is Purdy in your top 10?
Man, you need to stop with all that. Stop with that
yo,
question.
It's a straight up question, yo. Like, it's a straight up question because Bruce definitely got him in his top 10.
Yeah, he's top 10.
Yeah, I think he's right around the bottom of the top 10.
What happened?
There you go. See, there you go. Why you gotta throw on the bottom?
No,
there you go. Throw in another straight.
Oh my! No, I'm not throwing strays. No, I think Purdy's really good,
bro. Like, I honestly think y'all need to move past the Mr. Irrelevant because he's been Mr. Irrelevant for.
No, that's a good tag to hold on.
There's no. I don't.
Mr. Irrelevant about to get a bag.
Yo, when do you hear me talk about Mr.
Irrelevant? Listen, man, they better pull a on them and just get somebody else and not pay yo. They better
see. This is not me, Laker Nation. You see this, right? This is not me.
Hey, sir, he had his opportunity this year, yo. He had his opportunity, man. He had his opportunity to get his bag, man. Sure. And if he get it, now, it's based off the skin off his back and not the
I would
football
just franchise
him.
him. I'd franchise him and wait another year.
Look. I know you on cloud 9G because the Ravens still active in the playoffs. So I'm gonna give you that. But look,
I'm more excited about the NCAA women's game than the Ravens.
Hold on, G. He got a question for you. Laker Nation got a question for you.
But this is my question for you. Take away the name of whatever quarterback. If you look at their production, if their top 5 in every important statistical category for a quarterback, how are they irrelevant?
Who we talk about here, the Ravens or the 49ers?
I'm talking about quarterback, period. If you take away the name, you look at the numbers, and they are in the top 5 in every important statistical category for a quarterback. How would you rank them? Just no name, just the quarterback itself.
I was told by Bruce Hope not to look at the stats, and then we got to watch the game. And based off of us watching the game, it's certain quarterbacks that just don't. They don't meet the eye test. I mean, and for me, what they will say is hold on, sir. Hold on. Give me one more second. So what this panel will do is they say, hey, look, it doesn't matter what happens in the clutch. It's what you do throughout the game. And so for me, like I hone in on like clutch play. Like
who said that?
I believe that a player that plays at a high level during the clutch, that's why I give Jaden Daniels so much praise, because when it comes clutch time, he don't fold. When I look at other quarterbacks, sometimes they fold. Even mine, like, I feel like it's certain things like this season is different, but for Purdy, he declining right now. He declined this year. He had an opportunity to earn the money that he's supposed to, and he's fizzling out like Trevor Lawrence. He's getting money because he's a starter quarterback. He had some key pieces that was missing. And listen, I'm not gonna hold back, bro. Like, you asked me a question, I'm not gonna hold back like some of these people on the panel. But no shots fired at my guys. But what I will say is that Purdy had his opportunity, man, to make his money, man. And I think the fact that they didn't make the playoffs says more about him, and because as a quarterback, you're supposed to be able to make all these astronomical passes, and everybody's supposed to catch everything. Everything's supposed to be, fine and dandy. Nobody else gets the blame, right? Like, according to mainstream media, it's all about what the quarterback that's getting all the money does, right? That's according to certain folks. I think it's more than that. I think it's more dynamic. There's the offense, there's the defense, and and there's the head coach and the game plan. Like you have to have a legit game plan. It's like playing Madden and you just run the ball up the middle the entire time. That's just not going to win games for you.
Laker
That's
Nation.
my
Oh,
first.
my bad.
No, we're not about to end this on that. Since you didn't answer my question directly, you know damn well. You take away the name. If you see a quarterback and he's top 5 in all statistical categories, you gonna say he's up there. You gonna say he's up there. Now, 2. Okay, you brought up the eye test. You. I don't know. I think you just got something against him. That's only thing I can say because eye test alone. He has not folded in any game. I don't make excuses, but I'm gonna use your boy Lamar. You take Derrick Henry out that offense for how many games did McCaffrey was out this year?
All right, hold on. Laker Nation, I gotta interrupt you here.
Nah, ain't no interrupt. This
no.
me and G.
No. I gotta interrupt you because that's that's not it. That's not fair. And the reason I say that's not fair, Lamar was unanimous MVP. He's been MVP twice already without Derrick Henry. So we can't do that now. We gotta keep it a buck. We can't do that. I
remember.
I was about to get bad for you. I wasn't gonna let you walk into that one.
I don't really know what to say, man. Like I just think if I'm the GM for the San Francisco 49ers, I might start to look at going away from Purdy only because he has been putting up the numbers, but the clutch wins haven't been there for him.
Fair.
And there's games where he went up against the Lamars or other players, and the NFC, like you look at Lamar numbers versus the NFC, and that tells the tale of the story, man. Like he's been slaughtering you guys for the longest.
So again, here's the two things can be true piece because nobody is saying Purdy is Lamar. Nobody's saying Purdy is in Lamar's stratosphere. Nobody's saying that, but that doesn't make Purdy not good. That doesn't mean he's not really good, right? Purdy, again, I'll keep going back to this, got to the Super Bowl, and when he left the field, his team had the lead. He got his team points, right? And his coach and his defense lost that thing for him. We might look at him very, very differently if they had gotten it right. But Mahomes goes down, Mahomes does what Mahomes does.
Oh, but
all right, I do this for y'all, guys. I do y'all. Y'all got to cut two. You got to cut 2 players, yo. You have to cut 2 players. Tell me who you cut. You got Patrick Mahomes, Jalen Hurts, Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, C.J. Stroud, and Purdy. Who you cutting?
Are you serious?
I'm just asking the question, bro. What 2 players are you cutting?
Are you serious?
I guess that's dirty politics. No, that's dirty politics. That's dirty politics. That's dirty politics. Yeah, that's dirty politics.
But listen to Laker Nation, man. What else you got, man? We about to wrap this, but
we're gonna talk, yo. Listen, I gotta figure out how to hit you up, bro, so we can have a conversation, yo. We can have a conversation, man.
I got you. I'm gonna give you your stuff, G.
Yeah,
we can have a conversation.
Yeah, we ain't gotta do this shit live, man. We can have a conversation. You can teach me something, you know what I'm saying, and maybe it's something that I ain't saying, and then at the end of the day, you might have a Ravens jersey and not a goddamn 49ers jersey, but that's just me talking shit, bro. Don't pay it.
Number one, I don't hate the Ravens. I hate that they beat us, but I don't hate the Ravens.
Yeah.
Let me throw that out. Let me throw that out there. I do, you know what I'm saying? I'm tired of seeing them ugly ass red KC jerk.
KC that's what made me want to throw up.
Man, I'm sick of them, man. I gotta hear that from my sister.
They a good team though, man,
every
through and through though.
every year,
I
man.
mean, on every level though, bro. Like they are a good team at every level, coaching and staff and playmakers. They are a really good team, bro, and that's just where we are right now. That's
Yeah.
just what it is.
Yeah.
Patrick Mahomes, he got drafted into a hell of a situation, man.
Sure did.
And
Sure did.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's the thing. It take time for teams to mature, but he had a Andy Reid in his ear, man. That guy
And
really,
he had a veteran coach ahead of him, not coach, quarterback to help teach him
yeah,
the way. So he
yeah.
didn't have to step in right away. Yeah, everything was really good for him.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
that's the perfect plan for any quarterback that's coming in. That's
Mhm.
why I talk shit about Dion going to Dallas, but Shador definitely has to sit a year. And
I don't even know if I see. Yeah. Anyway,
I know, but it's
Man,
a possibility.
that was gonna always
absolutely, it's a possibility.
Yeah, that's a possibility,
that was gonna
man. Like,
always be the same result.
Yeah,
facts.
very much so.
I agree.
But yo, Laker Nation, man, we gotta run, man. We gotta let you go. I appreciate the call though. And what is this, Wednesday? Oh, so
Yeah.
now we
Yeah, I'm
probably
off
do.
tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll probably do something again before Sunday. But you
Hey,
know,
Bruce might
couple
fire me, man. Honestly, I probably get fired, bro.
Oh
I ain't
man,
even gonna lie
we
to
have
y'all,
fun,
man.
man.
I've been kicking his ass since we was in basic training. Like,
Y'all know better, man.
yo,
Y'all know
hey,
better.
hey, I've been cooking them since basic training, bro. That's
Y'all know
like
better,
20.
man. My man
How
out here
many
making
years is
stuff
that,
up.
yo? How many years is that? We was in our 20s, right?
18,
We was in
man.
our
18
20s, yo.
years.
We in our 40s now.
18 years.
I
Hey,
don't
look. He cooked me on the basketball court. That's the only place he cooked me. I can admit
Absolutely. I
that.
done cooked his ass.
Can't cook me nowhere else. He cooked me on the court. Can't cook me nowhere else.
Hey, G,
Yo,
I don't think he's gonna fire you because remember that show Wildin' Out?
yeah.
He gonna be the punchline of that skit. He's so petty.
He moved the goalpost, man.
Be a punchline.
Every episode, he moved the goalpost, man. It's fine,
Nah,
bro. That's
man. Hey, just go do your research, man. Just check it out, man.
Listen, everybody know.
Say
You just
whatever,
gotta go
man.
back
Don't
the
misquote
next
me. That's
Saturday,
all I'm
bro.
saying. Just don't
You go
misquote.
back next Saturday, man. You ain't gotta go that far.
Hey, man, look. Hey, everything's right there on YouTube, man. It ain't going nowhere. If you say I say
Hey, if
something,
you
just
hear
bring it
and
up.
you listen to the chat, man, trust and believe. If you suffered through 3 hours, go back last week. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna bring my crystal ball and
Yeah, you do that.
yeah, I'm gonna bring my
You're gonna
crystal
need
ball.
it.
Yeah.
Only way you beat me is if you can see what I'm gonna say next.
Oh yeah.
All right,
Got you,
Laker
man.
Nation, man. You have a great night,
All right.
man. I appreciate the call, brother.
Yes.
All right, fam.
Same to y'all. Good luck this weekend.
Hey, man.
And on Monday, man. And on Monday.
Yeah,
I'm driving to Buffalo, bro.
Yeah,
Mondays
when I need.
Yeah, me and Tyler going to Buffalo, man, to watch the Ravens play. That's about 5 and I don't know how many hours it is, but it's supposed to be 8 degrees.
Yeah, I was looking at freaking national championship tickets, man. The cheapest one's like $1,400. I was like, nope. Yeah, it's only like 4.5 hours. I could drove up there, but
that shit must
not
be
for
in the
that.
dome or some shit. Cause
it is in the dome.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
Oh, you talking about the Bills game?
I'm talking about the Bills game. Yeah, 8 degrees, bro.
I'm talking about the national championship, man. Talk about the Irish.
Listen, I had to buy a coat.
Man, you better go tailgate.
I know, right?
I am doing all that, bro. Like, hey, man, Laker Nation, man. First and foremost, I wasn't on the segment when they was giving you, making sure that you was good, bro. I hope everybody is well, man. Yeah, I hope everybody is well. But I will say that I will be in we call it cold weather training. And so I'm in the process now of like getting everything together, and then I'm driving up probably that morning, Sunday morning, and doing the Jimmy Seafood tailgate. It's flawless. That's my time, though.
I got you. Well, I appreciate
Yeah, bro.
you.
You need anything, let me know, bro. I don't know you like that, man, but if you need anything, man, hit us up, man. At least, y'all, I got family out there, so I tell them the same thing, man. But, sometimes, man, that shit wild, though. Like,
Yeah, it
7,
is, man.
it was like 5 to 7 fires, bro. Like, Never seen nothing like
Yeah,
that.
they got 3 of them out,
Okay.
and
That's
they
good.
starting to get some. They starting to get some headway on the big one.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's getting better. They start shit. They had the Laker game tonight. So, and the
That's-
Clipper game the other what was it, Monday? Lake and Clippers. So they starting to open shit up for the events and stuff out there. So they getting it under control, but it's still far from most.
Right.
But I'm gonna let y'all go. I appreciate the love.
No doubt, man.
Family's good. Bruce, go forget that 1400. Just drive out there, tailgate.
Say, not gonna be able to do it. Nah, I ain't doing that. All right,
Man, you
brother.
gotta represent for your Irish, man, in the natty, man. You gotta go represent.
Yeah,
man.
right on my couch. I'm gonna be representing for him.
That was the Trojans, Peter.
Shoot. Nah.
YOLO.
True.
Yeah,
but
YOLO.
nah.
I'm going to Buffalo, 8 degrees, bro. Like,
you got that.
And I understand what G mean, man. You got to go out there and represent for your squad.
Hey, man, shoot.
Once in a lifetime talent, man. Like,
man, listen, I went to South Bend twice from Florida, man. I've done it.
Yeah, Shorty already broke every record, man. Damn near. So, yeah, why not?
Yeah.
All
right, Laker Nation, man. We're gonna get out of here.
Go Texans.
Have a good night,
Go
man.
Texans.
Mm-hmm.
He said, "Go Texans." we do want the Texans to beat their
Absolutely.
Finally, they out of there.
That's Lord. Go Texans.
But all right, y'all. I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm gonna finish my food and
all right, bro.
Hit this bed, y'all. Y'all have a real one.
All right, fam. Be easy, man.
You too, dog.
For sure.
All right, man. All right, team. We're gonna call it right here. I appreciate everybody who hung with us for the duration of the show. We always have a good time. We love y'all, man. We always have a good time, man. Y'all have a great night. We'll be back next time. We out. Peace.